Shalom, family. I'm sorry it took me so long. I was getting error messages from StreamYard. And so I had to try a couple of times before I was able to get in. But it just goes to show you how much these people really hate the things that we say. And they're trying to do anything they can to shut us down. It just took me all this time to realize that tomorrow is Columbus Day because I was planning on doing certain things tomorrow, and it didn't dawn on me until now that tomorrow is Columbus Day. I don't know why he's got to be celebrated. He's a murderer. But this is who these folks love propping up and honoring the killers among their forefathers are who they like the most. So it is what it is, right? Well, I'm glad you're here. It's good to be with everybody. Um, Now, I am going to have a few people on the panel. I guess they will come eventually, but that's okay. We don't let anything slow us down. But I hope everybody is doing well. It has been a very, very interesting few days, I have to admit. So, now you'll see. I just want to say, hold on, I'm going to mute myself for 1 second. I'll be How you doing, LVZ?
I'm good, sis. I'm good. I'm good.
All right. I have hold on. Uh Thank you, T Key, for the super sticker. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. All right, y'all, this is how it's going to be from now on. It'll probably be less people, but that's okay. So I have it set up in the chat. You have to be a subscriber to be able to be part of the chat on live streams from now on. So it can't be any and everybody. So if you are in the background and you want to be part of the chat, you're going to have to become a subscriber. So that's how it's going to be moving forward. So I just wanted to make that announcement. So if you want to be part of my chat on my live streams, you have to be a subscriber. If you're not, then I guess you can sit back and just watch. So,
Yep. So if you would
LVZ,
troll,
what's that?
I was saying, so if you would troll, you got to sub the troll and
That's
get your
right.
dumb ass blocked. Other than that, just sit back, be racist, and throw punches at the air because we gonna get your racist ass.
Hmm. Exactly. So, everybody, we're gonna get started. It don't matter if it's me and LVZ. We this show is going forward no matter what.
Oh,
It's
y'all know we
going
gonna cook.
forward.
They already know. They know what they know what's about to happen.
Yeah, yeah. Janae Johnson Moore, thank you for becoming a new channel member. All right, y'all. You ready? You ready for this? Because it's going to get crazy up in here. LVZ already know the topics.
Mm-hmm.
He already know. All right. So let me see if I can share my screen here so that we can look. Okay, see. All right. Can everybody see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, y'all. We gonna talk about Kanye. And LVZ, you jump in here anytime you want. Now, y'all know how this all began with Kanye West. Thank you for the ones, y'all. Kanye West and Candace Owens over in Paris during Fashion Week wearing White Lives Matter. Well, people are not feeling Kanye on this. And I don't know if you got a chance to see his Fox News interview, LVZ. He was on there with Tucker Carlson interviewing about wearing that t shirt during Fashion Week in Paris. Well, Kanye's running into a lot of problems. He is, I don't know if you heard about this, he is suspended on Twitter. And today it came out that his Instagram account is restricted. And the reason why it's restricted is because he went out there and said P. Diddy is controlled by the U's. You know what I mean by that, right? You know, you can say the N word all day long, but if you insult other groups, then, you get restricted from your account. So Kanye is having a hard time. They said his Twitter followers gave him hell. He had a rough time with his followers. So we'll see how many of them are going to hang in there. Are they real diehards or not? LVZ, are you there?
Yeah, I didn't even know I was on mute. Yeah, I was sitting
Okay.
here cussing the whole time, and then
Okay. Well, go ahead. You're gonna have to recuss. No,
I was sitting here
you're
cussing
gonna
y'all
you're
the
gonna have to do
whole
a redo
time,
on the
y'all.
cussing.
I said, I hate this motherfucker so much, y'all. It just I shouldn't say that word, I know, but I really do, y'all. I can't stand a motherfucker who uses his people, man, or uses our people, man. I mean, we made this guy rich. We made this guy famous. We made this guy relevant. And for him to go to the place where Malcolm X couldn't even land and have a White Lives Matter shirt on,
Yeah.
and then P. Diddy soft shoe with him. P. Diddy didn't even go hard. I went at P. Diddy on Twitter, was like, yeah, I saw you splaining for Kanye on the Breakfast Club. He didn't go in full throated, and he went at P. Diddy.
Well,
And
yeah.
then,
Well, yeah.
like you said,
Kanye. I mean, look, how many? I saw a couple of videos where people put out that Kanye was a genius. There's nothing
right,
genius about putting on a White Lives Matter t-shirt.
he a genius who said he never read a book and he don't read. That's what a genius is.
Mm, mm,
For
mm.
real, he said he's a genius because he never reads. Now, during that clusterfuck of an interview with Peckerwood ass Tucker Carlson, the world's premier white supremacist on air. Um, he said, like you said, he was controlled by the Jews and all of that. He also said that he was talking something about black people and how it's racist against black people and this. I was like, dude, you just wore a White Lives Matter shirt, but
Right.
then want to try to throw in some racism shit against us. Dude, you have done the most to set us back as far as a black person out in public as you possibly can. You try to use us at every turn.
Yeah.
You selling bullshit ass tennis shoes, and then when they say, "Hey, we want to change the deal," you cry to us, "Help me, black people, get it back." But White Lives Matter. Was
Right.
White Lives Mattering when they was banging your wife?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
And
you
the
know what
thing
I
is,
caught.
go ahead, KD.
You know what I caution when the fucking enemy calls any black person genius? It's like I gotta look at it with a side eye because either you're praising us for actually being smart or are you actually praising us for being fucking obedient? Of course I think it's the latter. So when the
Yeah.
people call Kanye a genius, I mean, I take it with a fucking side eye.
Yeah. Yeah. I do too. But y'all, did you see not only, Kanye, but Candace Owens and her
Mm-hmm.
coming online? But see, you got, like I said, you got to take one thing into consideration. Both of them married white people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them. So, you know, just looking at something like that, to me, it's typical for them to do that kind of stuff. I mean, look at how insulting Kanye has been in the past. Y'all remember when he went to the White House when Trump was up there with that MAGA hat on?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when he did that interview and said slavery was a choice?
Was a choice.
Yeah.
But check it out. Do you remember? This is what I was saying to you, sis. But do you remember all of the excuses that Negroes have made over the
Yes.
years?
Yes.
Kanye said slavery was a choice. Motherfuckers make video. No, see, you got to understand what he's saying. No, I don't,
No,
Slim.
no, we don't. I've heard that
Then
from
he,
a couple of videos even this week. No, y'all
right,
missing the whole point.
the
No, we're
point.
not missing no damn point.
No,
No, we're
thank you.
not.
Stop this shit. Look, it's some brothers I really fuck with. This really caping hard for Kanye West, and
Yeah.
now at this point, it's just fucking sickening. Come
Mhm.
on, man. Now, what is the excuse? What are we miss? You motherfuckers keep saying we ain't reading between the lines. It's a blank piece of paper. It ain't no fucking lines. You
Right.
can see it's a clear ass. I wish I was white piece of paper.
Mhm.
Now,
And the
let me
thing
go
is,
through
you know
this.
what? LVZ, before you make your next point, did y'all hear that when him and Candace put those shirts on and those pictures came out the following I'm sorry, the following day, they said the
Mm-hmm.
white supremacist chattering jumped up all across social media. And
Yep,
they were saying that's a dangerous thing. And that's what they
exactly.
caused.
And he does that all the time. And now he about to be their theme music. Sky Daddy Walks is gonna be their favorite song. But
Mhm,
Lisa, if we go through it, okay, we go to slavery was a choice. People
mhm.
defended that. No, see, you got to think about it. They could have fought back. They could have this.
They
They could have that.
did. They
They
did.
did.
They
They
all of the
did. A lot
revolt
of them
exactly.
died. A lot
And
of them
and
revolted.
and the
Yeah,
thing is, they wrote a lot of those revolts out of history. There were many.
exactly. I was like, people was running away. People was slavery wasn't yeah. So then you move to he running with Candace Owens. This was before he started no, he went to go see Donald Trump. Well, no, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with him seeing Donald Trump. Maybe he want to sell his position and this, that, and the third. What's wrong with sitting down with him? Him both sides. Okay, then that happened. Then
Mhm.
the thing happened where he started rolling with Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers was defending him then. Well, you don't know. I mean, black people do. He's a free thinker. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Then
so sick and tired of that fucking term free thinker. No, you
right,
just thinking for
right.
the other side, man.
Exactly.
I'm with you
Then
on
watch
that,
this, K.
KD.
Then watch this, Lisa. Watch this, KD. Then y'all remember this one? He was up there with Donald Trump with a MAGA hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers defend. Yeah, but see, he was doing that for Larry Hoover. Nigga, he didn't mention Larry Hoover but one time. He sat there and called the white man in front of him his daddy.
Yeah.
He said black men in the hood didn't have father. We look at Trump. He's like a father. He's the greatest.
And you
I
know
made an
what?
airplane.
You want to hear something about that, LVZ? He said Donald Trump is like a father, right?
Yes,
Kanye's father is still living.
it's alive.
Okay. Kanye, and he claimed on Tucker Carlson that his father was a Black Panther.
Yeah.
That's what he claimed.
So listen, so now he goes over. And, no, don't be so quick to judge. Don't be quick to judge. Look, him saying George Bush don't like black people was not that groundbreaking, y'all. Name me a president that ever did.
None.
Which president loved black people? Barack Obama ain't like us.
Yeah,
See, so why do they give him such a pass? Such the widest. This is what I want to know. If Kanye West was a white man, would you motherfuckers let him get away with half the shit he did?
no. Mm-mm. No, they would be complaining about everything that he would say. But yeah,
They the
Kanye, too many. And I mean, I understand some people are diehard fans, but y'all letting too much slide. And it is getting to the point where, you know, I know Kanye is not going to stop. He's going to continue to be out there trying to get attention to himself and everything. I mean, really, when was the last time Kanye got this amount of attention from us? It's been quite a while.
it's been a while.
Hmm. And then y'all remember the time he was up on the stage calling himself running for
Crying,
president and he broke down and cried.
crying like a bitch with a bulletproof vest on for no. Kim wanted me to have an abortion. Shit, I wanted your mother to have an abortion after I seen that.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, there are real obvious problems there. But yeah, I mean, Kanye to me does more harm than good. And I don't have to read between no lines. I don't have to see no bigger picture. Y'all need to miss me with all that stuff.
I just call it one thing: the fucking enemy.
Yeah. So
Right.
Kanye, like I said, let me see if I can go to the next one. So he's having problems on social media, like I said. Let's see if we go here.
Mm-hmm.
Because that first one I showed you was his Instagram. He also got booted off of Twitter. They got sick of him, but they said he was really going at it back and forth with his followers. So a lot of them are real unhappy with him. But I think nothing is more disgusting than this. And I'm sure y'all heard about this Trina and Saucy.
Oh
Yeah, no vote,
first of
no
all,
bucking.
the worst. Yes. First of all, why do they have a moist man singing this song? Who who are they trying? Like, all right, this is the problem with that, right? This whole who is this aimed for? Because the first thing I thought about, I say, you done just turned off every heterosexual man by putting this gay guy up here rapping
Mhm.
about something. Like
Well,
we
they
wouldn't
said
want to hear.
Yeah,
Hmm?
well, they said LVZ, they got Trina because Trina is a heavy supporter of LGBTQ.
But see, that's okay. But I don't know no niggas that's heavy supporters of Trina.
Me
Nobody,
either, right?
ain't
That's
nobody
true.
Trina. Damn, you got it was Lil Kim, Foxy Brown. You could have got MC Light, and then you would have got Trina.
Mhm.
Man,
Yeah.
ain't nobody think about no damn Trina. Trina need to go sit her dumb ass down. And then she's sitting up here with Fat Nas X, this Fat Nas XYZ, this fat motherfucker
Well,
up
poor
here rapping. And I'm
yeah,
thinking,
well, I tell
hey
you
man,
what, this poor dude don't even did you notice LVZ and Katie Saucy Santana? I was looking at the video. This dude don't even have a neck. Where the hell is his neck? It's like you just got a head attached to a chest.
that
I mean, it
Lord have
seemed to
mercy.
me like this motherfucker had I thought he was Magic Johnson's son with a fucking haircut for a second, but it seemed to me like this somebody different.
It is
This was
somebody
so
different.
this was so bad about it, y'all. This is like the first time I've actually saw his face. I heard the damn thing while listening to a podcast while I was cleaning up doing some shit at work. So I'm just listening. I'm like, what the fuck? They was like, listen to this ad that they're trying to push on black people. And I said, this is clearly a gay dude rapping. And then they say, and like it's the
Yeah.
chorus, of course, no voting, no vucking. I don't know what the fuck they talking
Yeah.
about, first of all. And second of all, so hold up, KD. So they telling me if I don't vote, I don't have a chance with a hood rat like Trina and a homosexual. That's more reason for me not to vote. I didn't understand the point. I was like, God damn. Well,
Y'all,
if I was thinking about voting, this changed my mind.
y'all, I kid you not. I got the lyrics to it. I'm gonna post the link in the comment section and y'all gonna fall over when you listen to when you see these lyrics. I want everybody, including KD and LVZ, to click on here and look at these lyrics.
Let me
Y'all
look at
pull up
these
those
lyrics.
lyrics. The,
I'm
the,
going to
it's
look
the
at because I got my
craziest.
phone. I got my
You
trusty phone right here.
LVZ, I know what you gonna say already. But look at the lyrics.
This is the type of shit. See, this some old OnlyFans shit. What type of shit?
I don't know. Do they have gay guys on OnlyFans? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm quite sure they do.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, 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 ha, ha, ha.
You
Trade
see
tracks.
that?
I think we.
You see the
What
lyrics?
is all this giggling? What the fuck type of shit is this? He. Yeah, there's no bullshit. It's a he.
Yeah.
It's voting
Everybody open up the
season, bruh.
lyrics and just take a glimpse at the lyrics.
No voting, no loving.
I don't even,
No
I don't
voting,
even, I
no
don't
touch.
even need to, I don't even need to break down. I don't even need to break down the list because I look at it already. This shit is worse than that juvenile video about the fucking shot.
Right.
I looked at them lyrics. I was like, this got to be the wackest lyrics I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, Adrian Thomas, for paying my Lisa
Mm-mm-mm.
tax. Okay. Thank you.
My phone about to short out from how moist this guy is, Lisa.
Yes. Yes.
Lisa,
I mean,
my phone is this guy's so moist, my phone is messing up. I don't know
yeah.
if my shit is waterproof like that. These
But
lyrics are
when
moist.
I
I dry my phone off.
I mean, I'm sitting there looking at the motherfucking picture. This nigga popping a vein from the
I
side of
came across
his
those
head. What
lyrics
the hell is
last
that?
thing ever. And the thing is, this is supposed to inspire the Black community to go out and vote.
I just don't see how.
I mean, if
listen,
anything, it
this,
influenced.
listen,
If anything, it influenced brothers to stay the hell home. That's what it influenced.
that's KD. Not only KD, I knew I wasn't voting. Not only am I not voting, man. If I see anybody with a vote, I'm saying, bro, you gay. You wanted to get with that man in that video. That's why you got a
Those
registration.
are the
I'm going.
I
raunchiest.
mean, dude, he literally popping a vein at the side of his head, singing this bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Look, y'all, that got to be the raunchiest, most ghetto looking lyrics I've ever seen in my life. Ever,
Yes,
I've
Sharon
seen
Frazier,
some bad
the
lyrics,
rapper
but that
Trina.
is the worst.
Yes, Sharon Frazier, the rapper Trina. They dug her out of some mothballs and tried to blow her career off and got her with this moist guy.
Yeah,
What's
he
his name?
those aren't nails. Shirley Miles, those aren't nails, those are claws. Okay, those
Right.
are claws.
She got Sassy Santana and old ass Trina looking like the last hoe on the block. She Trina gonna be the last hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody be the last hoe, Trina. How Trina try to be the last hoe, Lisa?
Mm, mm, mm.
All the hoes gonna die, or she be 973 still out on the track. Long ass weave and
Mhm.
eyelashes, looking old as shit in the face. I just said I didn't know that was Trina. When I thought that was Eartha Kitt. I didn't know.
Mhm. I know, right?
I didn't know
So,
who the fuck that
that's all.
was.
I just wanted y'all to see that because those lyrics are the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. I said, "What did somebody do? Sit there, 17-year-old son or daughter to sit down and write them lyrics?" I think I could have wrote better lyrics myself.
Oh, bullshit. That's John Lewis' nephew too. That gay dude is John. I bet you. I bet you.
Mm, mm, mm.
I got beat on Selma. Go do a song with Trina. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
it's horrible.
And
Mm.
it's a terrible song, and it's an insult that they're putting that in front of people to watch and hoping it's gonna inspire you to vote. Like LVZ said, it would make me sit my ass down. I wouldn't go vote nowhere after listening to that crap. Mm-mm. Thank you,
You said
Mario Britton, for the super sticker.
I agree with you, sister. Eartha Kitt was beautiful, but Eartha Kitt is like 900 now, and Eartha Kitt wouldn't have been walking around looking like that, and she was still beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Look, we had grandmas and shit that was nice looking and stuff, but they start dressing nice towards their age. They ain't trying to wear the shit that the 20-year-olds wearing.
Mhm.
Lisa,
That's
what would
true.
you think you came in? Your grandma got eyelashes and shit on. Yeah,
Well,
she got
it would be a real shocker because both of my grandmas are dead, so
right.
eyelashes
That's
on.
what I'm saying, though, Lisa. You know, now I'm saying, Lisa, when we was kids, you wouldn't go to grandma. She got motherfucking tattoo of 6 niggas on her shoulder
Yeah.
and shit. Like, nah, the shit is different. Grandma got all these. Grandma, why you got all those rings in your nose? Come on,
Mhm.
man. Shit just different. I'm just saying.
I know, right? Shirley Miles, thank you for becoming a new channel member, and Loveline Turner, thank you so much for the super chat. Shalom to you. Yeah, I mean, but this is what they're doing. Yeah, no, shake your booty, always got black people out here dancing, rapping. I mean, every stereotype they can think of just to get you out there and vote.
Right.
So,
And they always got the have sisters do some old degrading, twerking, and all that old bullshit to fake like
Mm-hmm.
that's what we think is sexy.
And they already said that the voting turnout was gonna be low anyway, even if some of these dummies went out and voted anyway. The voter turnout's gonna be low, so what the hell are they doing this for?
Yeah,
Clout.
it's always low during the midterms. That's true.
I'm trying to figure out what white person said that. You know what? You know what? The black turnout's gonna be low, Bob. I know we gotta think of something that they like. You know what they like? They like that ass shaking music. You know what? I know what we're gonna do. We gotta turn these black men, we got to get black men voting. So let's call up Trina and a homosexual rapper and tell them that if you don't get out to the polls, nigga, there'll be no nookie for you. That's how that happened, Lisa. They called Trina old butter biscuit eating ass called. Hey Trina, yeah, you ain't had a butter biscuit in a while. Would you like? We got honey flavored one.
Oh man, that is a
Okay.
disgrace. All right, y'all. I did a video probably about a day ago of Joe Biden. He was mentioning about pardoning uh, marijuana possession charges on the federal level, which there's really not that many people on the federal level.
Let's talk
Most
about
of the
that. Yeah.
people busted for marijuana is usually on the state and local level.
Thank
So
you.
he just pardoned thousands of convicted of marijuana possession under federal law. Yeah, but you got to realize this leaves out the people that are behind bars on the state level and the local level.
Exactly.
So he
And
really didn't do this for everybody. It would have been more of an impact if he did.
let me tell you something else, Lisa, because it was a brother talking to Jason Black last night from the Bay, and he mistakenly said this must help out people in DC. No, it doesn't. Let me explain to y'all, because y'all know I got plenty of possessions in DC. After 2 years, when they decriminalized weed in DC, all our shit was pardoned anyway. Nobody does federal time for possession of weed. The only one,
Mhm.
nobody gets a federal felony unless you only get a federal felony unless you're a trafficker, guys. You have to be a trafficker. That means you have to have at least 270 pounds or more of weed and be caught with that. That is possession that's felonious, that you get a felony for. Anything under that can just be a misdemeanor. Now, when you get a state charge like what I got, possession with intent to distribute, he ain't do nothing for me. That
Right.
felony's still on my record.
It would still be
That
there.
wasn't
Yep.
federal. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just gonna be there. So, and as far as my old possession charges that I got in DC, they're already gone.
Right. That's why when you look at the headlines, it says thousands. It really should say millions. that's how that's how
Right.
many they got in there on these charges, but not at the
And
federal level.
and that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get to. These are white people, guys. These are white people and white Hispanics. They got caught coming from Texas, got caught, might have been male because there was some white boys down here that was heavy into selling weed out there in Virginia. So this helps them.
Yes.
Don't none of us plead out to no. It wouldn't even make sense to take a Fed charge for a joint.
Mhm.
And people got it fucked up in DC. No, it's not a federal felony. No, we only go to the feds because we don't have any jails. So y'all gotta, yeah. So this is only for cartel people, some rich white mafia people, maybe a few black people. But y'all heard what it said, 6,000. Y'all know
Mm-hmm.
damn well. Y'all probably know 6,000 motherfuckers that smoke weed.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah, so
yes, this is ahead of the midterm because we're only what less than a month away from midterms.
right. This just so he can say, here's the deal. I, 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 here's the deal, Ted. My name's Bob. Yeah, Frank. Uh, here's the deal. I, I, marijuana. Guys got to stop going to jail.
So, and just look at the timing of this. LVZ,
That's
you're
You
what.
know,
breaking
That's
you,
up.
what
you know, you know the
I'm
irony
breaking
of
up.
this whole shit is. You know the irony of this shit is they gonna sit up there and throw this pardon out there, but yet at the same time blocking us out the weed business.
Exactly. Because you would think, with all my expertise, KD, I should be able to have me a dispensary with a big picture of my face on it, with a big old blunt in my mouth. LVZ's
Straight up.
dispensary. Who wouldn't come to that? Everybody in the chat room, they would fly from all over to get some of my doja. But white folks don't want that to happen to me. They want to lock me out the weed game. Can y'all hear me?
I mean, they strip us off the fucking corner as if we stole something, but then block us from the weed game. But then all of a sudden, I see this article is bullshit maneuver to get some votes.
It is. It is. That's all it is. It is. And because you got to look at the timing of this. This is just before, weeks away from the midterms. Joe Biden ain't doing this for us. He sees that
Oh
many of these
hell no!
Democrats are behind in the poll. And, no matter how much they talk all that 13% of the population, they can't win these elections without the Black community.
No.
And that's the truth.
I told you, Lisa, this is what they're going to say. Here's the deal, Rashad. My name is LeVar. Yeah, that's right, Kareem. Look, I pardoned 6,000 people from simple marijuana use because I don't think people should go to jail for using marijuana because here's the deal, it ruins your life. Well, sir, that shit didn't help me. Here's the deal,
Yeah,
Bob
he makes sure
LeVar.
his son Hunter don't have all kinds of charges on him.
Exactly. Well, here's the deal. My son Hunter, he's got 8 balls of crack, and I wouldn't want him to be in jail. I know. But you
Mhm.
sent my whole family, my uncles and shit, to jail for 20, 30 some years for crack.
Mhm. Yeah. That's it. Nice and convenient, right? Trust
Exactly.
me. And now he's trying to talk the governors to do the same thing. And you already seen Texas, Ohio, and what was the other state? Louisiana. They said those governors
Louisiana.
said they're not doing nothing.
They ain't
They're
doing
gonna
a
leave their
damn. We're
laws
gonna
right in
keep
place.
we're gonna keep locking niggers up for a joint and ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
Mhm.
That's what they say at least. These niggers are going to jail.
Uh-huh.
Listen here, darky. Looks like you got a reefer cigarette. Lay your ass down. 20 years what you're gonna get. Ain't this the same state Kyle Rittenhouse shot a motherfucker? Don't matter, nigga, you don't look like him. Now I know that's how
Well,
they doing.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is a joke, y'all. So, Joe Biden wants you to believe he did something, but he really did nothing at all. For real. He didn't do nothing at
Hell
all.
no.
Mm-mm.
Wasted our goddamn time. But real niggas know. Joe, you're not getting. Let me say something to Joe real quick before we get out of here. Joe, you're not gonna get any votes. Those 6,000 people, were white, they were gonna vote for you probably anyway. Nigga ain't not now. Nigga had nothing happen to them substantial about what you did. You
Mm-hmm.
won't get not now vote.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. This
Cut
is
the
what
damn
we're
check.
this is what we're supposed to believe, right?
I believe he need to cut the damn check. What you think? That's what we can do. He want us to
Well, I
vote
think
so
the
much.
check
It's
should have.
a check.
Mm-hmm. And it must be ongoing. It's not a one check and you're done. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I heard a white guy ask that. So after we pay, it's over. Well, no, it's not over because slavery wasn't one day, Peckerwood.
And this ain't no damn chimney either.
Right. These Peckerwoods act like KD, like they just whipped us one day. And all right, we're
Right.
sorry. That didn't happen. It was for hundreds of years. So
All that fucking
these
cattle free labor they got rich off of, get the fuck out of here.
right, so these checks need to come
And still getting
for
rich off
about
of it. That's what the prisons are for.
right. So these checks need to come about as long as slavery was here. And how
Mm-hmm.
can we afford that? Shit, I don't know. You be giving it to the Ukrainians and all of them. Don't give them shit. We right
Right.
here.
Pam Cole, thank
Fuck
you
them
so much for
Ukrainians.
the super sticker. Thank you for the super sticker,
Thank you.
Pam Cole. But yeah,
Thank you, Pam.
so it's amazing how they can't afford nothing, but they're just pouring billions over there to Ukraine every single month. No, not every, not, every 6 months, every single month, almost every week, there's something going over there. No
Right.
complaints. No complaints about it either.
Funny thing
Right.
is,
I get
I didn't hear any updates on this bullshit war. So I guess is bullets still firing or what? Because I ain't heard
Yeah,
shit
they're
I don't
from
know
still
that.
nothing.
fighting. No, it's still
But
on.
what we got to do with that, y'all? Man, fuck the Ukrainians, man. I don't give a damn. Look, fuck them. Fuck Putin. Fuck Kanye. These jokers are getting up. Cut the goddamn check. That's what Kanye can do with the Ukrainians. They all of them. They can put down their damn guns and cut the check.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I ain't worried about none of their ass. Fuck all of them. They let them wipe each other out. I ain't got. They talk about, oh, if they nuke them, it could start a nuclear war. Why? I don't live over there. I
Mm-hmm.
paid for some of these missiles. We better not shoot not now one missile at them. I don't got nothing to do with that.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sitting over there asking a question. They sending our fucking money over there. I'm like, they need to cut that out and send that shit over here.
It's just an old distraction so they could tax you more, say they need to spend more money on defense and give more money to the Ukraine, give more money. They just giving money. It's disrespectful. It's been disrespectful, but now it's just out and out. Fuck us is how they do. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we got the money. It's like a nigga that owe you $20 and you see this nigga every day spending $100. So I ain't got your 20. What?
Yeah. All right. We're going to talk about Christian Walker and what happened this week with all those coming out with his father paying for an abortion from a woman he was in a relationship with, and then him taking. I don't know if y'all saw this. Christian came on social media and actually cried. He moved to Florida 2 months ago. And I guess the Floridians were not embracing him. And he was on there just living there for 2 months. You know, but yeah, I guess he said he thought it would be easier moving to a red state. Well, I guess they weren't embracing him down there in Florida, but he broke down in tears. You probably can see the video online. And he said he was leaving and never going back to Florida again.
Okay, who
Oh
gives a
well.
fuck? That's his.
I mean, oh
Look,
well.
that's your yeah.
And right. I said at the end of the day, that's like that's your problem, buddy.
Right. You the one was kissing their ass and shit. Now, oh no, I'm gonna fight for white men, and oh my god, I love Trump. Man. Oh
Yeah, I
my
remember
god,
that.
yeah, remember all that shit? And I remember when I said, back in the day when he had said that shit. Stop acting like an animal. Raise your children. I said, this nigga reeks of projection. And see,
Mm-hmm.
he wants
Ain't
to
this
be
I was about
he
to say,
wants to
ain't
be
this
accepted by
motherfucker
white daddy.
but ain't this motherfucker moist and biracial? I mean, the two strikes against him right there.
No, he's not moist and biracial. Racial. He's moist and a white woman. You heard me, KD? He's a white
Yeah.
woman. Okay, KD. Get it right, KD. That is a white woman. That boy is a white woman. And it's Herschel Walker's fault that he a white woman.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah. You
Y'all
see
done
him.
listen to him talk.
He's one of
He
those,
don't
huh?
sound like
Oh,
a
okay.
And y'all, and
yeah.
he bleached that skin. If you go back and look at him when he was a teenager and look at his complexion now, he definitely did some skin bleaching. And those are not his natural eye color. When you go back and look at him, his eyes are brown, but he wears those contact lenses.
Oh, so this motherfucker confused all the way around.
Mm-hmm. Those
No,
are
it's not
contacts
his
he got
fault.
in.
It's not his fault. Look, all you niggas this undercover swirling and cooning. Let this be a lesson to you. You run around swirling and cooning and Becky chasing, but you still run around trying to be a hoe, and you leaving your kid at home with that white woman. You are raising your son is going to be a white woman. That's why Christian Walker walks, talks, acts, dress, spazzes out. He is a Karen, man.
He is.
Thank you.
And if
Thank
you
you,
listen
Nubian
to
DNA.
the point,
Nubian DNA.
yeah, and if you listen to the points that he was making when he was screaming about his father online, those are generally things you hear from women. Oh, you
Yeah.
bed you hot bed hopping and oh, you doing this with all the women and not you. That's how women talk.
Yeah.
It is. It is, y'all. That's how women talk,
Yeah.
especially if they got a man cheating on him or on them. That's how a lot of women will talk. I
And
mean,
then
you can tell he
Herschel,
got a lot of exposure around women.
right. And Herschel retarded. He probably would beat on him. Come on, we know Herschel retarded.
Well,
Herschel
he
retarded.
did make some valid points. He said Herschel had 4 kids and he was never in the house raising not one.
None of them.
And do you know there was another article that came out because Herschel got married again? And they said the woman he's married to actually contacted the other woman that got his child and had the abortion. She got in contact with her.
Well, the woman that had the abortion had a kid by him too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know what's up with that. I said she's probably trying to find out, okay, what did I get myself into?
Nah. She trying to figure out why her son keep eating glue and where he get it from.
Then she started watching this election. She
I
said,
don't
"Oh
think he got
God,
a child with this woman he married, because that's how Herschel is. Remember, he had a child before Christian. He didn't marry that woman. He married
yeah, that
Christian's mom, and she didn't have him until after they were married. So he believes in impregnating women, but he don't believe in marrying any of the women he impregnates.
impregnates. He married women. He don't impregnate.
Right.
He got baby our age, at least.
I know. I
Herschel
know,
got a
because they
damn
said,
baby our
Oh,
age.
but
yeah, because they said the first
but
one
he was.
was when he was still going to college. So
Yeah, that baby
that
like
gotta be that
42.
you gotta be in their 40s.
That baby like 41,
Oh,
42.
Yeah,
Herschel
and
got
then
a whole
but
grown
he
man that
was.
don't know him.
yeah, and
Oh,
what
but he was. But
Christian is 23,
Yep.
you know? That's a
Christian
pretty
got a
big
oh,
whole
age
but
gap
grown
right
fucking
ass
was
there.
brother.
hiding behind that Christian wall, so good, huh? He was hiding behind that Christian wall on the
Yeah,
fucking stump, fucking liar.
Mm-hmm. That's why his son a cheerleader.
and then on top of all of that, mhm, you know, Herschel is like every time you listen to him, you would think he had an immaculate life. He had everything in order, and he really don't at all. He just knows how to sit there and talk a good game.
Yeah, hiding behind that
But
Christian
we
wall,
run
knowing what his
into people
fake
like
ass
that.
status is. You ain't no Jesus lover. You just another nigga, bro.
Well, according to him, he is KD.
Oh,
Shit,
I
I
listen.
guess.
According
Yeah, you're
to
right. You're right. According to him. Okay, I'll take that.
No, KD. Herschel loves Sky Daddy. Now look. Now we won't hear this foolishness. We know Herschel love. Yes, Herschel. Spreadeth your seed, but don't take care of any of them. Except Christian. I'm kind of fond of him. He's a little
Mhm,
Nancy boy, but that's okay. He'll grow up and serve the white man the way we want to. For
yeah.
this should be good, as is the opioid.
Oh man, this nigga,
Ha!
copy of Rolling Stone and shit.
I'm trying to tell you, Hershey believed in Sky Daddy. Sky Daddy told
Oh
him it's
man,
good. It's
man,
good to do what he's doing.
this candy bar ass nigga don't even know what he's saying sometimes.
Mhm. No, he knows Herschel knows how to one thing, he must have some game because he keeps impregnating these women. So even in his slowest state and in his slowest mind, he must still have some game. But I think it's all
Lisa,
about
come on.
the money they think he got.
I'm about to say, Lisa, they all white women. That don't count.
Mhm. Everyone.
Every one is white.
But
That doesn't count.
then again, I have to question their high IQ of even giving him a chance.
No, you don't.
They saw this big blockhead dumb nigga coming and was like, shit, the check's rolling in. The
What
child
the fuck
support
you
was
mean a check? What the
blowing.
fuck you mean? The fuck you mean a check on a piece of paper, nigga?
Mhm.
No, nigga, you crazy. You better stop being stupid. You better stop being stupid. Them women knew this nigga was a walking check for the rest of their kids' life. And they been hitting them
Mhm.
up. Why you think he say he take care of his kids? But they said it. He only pays child support and nothing else.
Yes. Yeah. Who was it? Was it they said that he only do what the courts require and he doesn't do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he does. Whatever the court requires him to do for each child, that's what he does, and he doesn't do anything more than that.
KD. That's why you saw him doing dumb shit like celebrity boxing and getting beat the fuck up and running
Yeah,
around
you
trying to
right.
wrestle
You
dolphins
right
on
about that.
TV.
Yeah, you
He
right.
was
Yeah, you
broken.
right about that.
You got to pay that child support. And them white women would have had Herschel blockhead ass in jail.
Mhm. Mm-hmm.
Herschel tried to do this
I'm,
though,
su-
Lisa. He said,
I'm surprised why they haven't did that shit right now.
listen what happened though, y'all. They tried to get him one time. He was short on the money. They was gonna come lock him up. Herschel tried to play that motherfucking crazy card, y'all. Oh no, I got multiple personalities. They said, well, pick a nigga. Herschel, Jim, Bob. One of y'all going to jail today though.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably why he, how he got out of everything. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Mhm.
That was Larry that laid in the bed with you. That wasn't me. That was Tony.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was
Uh-huh.
Jamal.
Mm-hmm. That's probably what he
Mhm.
tells them in court. No, I shouldn't have to pay you child support. That wasn't me. That was
Mhm.
Rob.
They said, well, if it make you feel better, you can sign Jamal on the check, nigga, because you will be paying this white one. Listen, they
I
said if it
wouldn't
make you
want to
feel
be in
better,
his shoes. Man, think
because you
about it.
will be paying this white woman, nigga.
Yeah, but it must suck to be Herschel paying child support. Well, he probably don't have to pay nothing for Christian now because he's
Yeah.
23 and the other one 42, but he still got two other ones that are still young that he got to pay child support for. Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm. I look at Herschel's face. I don't see how anything can lay down with him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's a dumb man. I can't even think of a pickup line. What would Herschel Walker? Hello, babies.
No,
My
he
name's
probably
Herschel.
said you know how he probably get him LVZ? He probably talks about that chicken factory that he owns.
Hey,
Oh
baby.
yeah.
You like some wings? You like some breakfast? What? No, eyes on chickens. Can
I'll
somebody with a brain interpret what this
listen, LVZ, I'll even throw in some chicken beaks and chicken ass. I'll even throw that in.
beaks
When
and
you
ass?
when
He
you
got beaks and ass.
Yeah, beaks and chicken ass, right? And he
Beaks
probably
and
say,
ass.
"Okay, can we go out on a date? I can give you a tour of my chicken factory."
Look,
That's probably where he
this
takes all his
football
first
helmet.
dates, to the
Lisa, take them to the chicken
chicken
factory. All
factory.
the chickens got on football helmets for all the teams he used to play for and shit. Why does
Mhm.
that chicken got on a
That's probably
cowboy helmet?
I'm telling y'all that's his first date. That's where he takes these first dates, to the chicken factory.
One of the chickens got on an Eagles helmet when he used to play for the Eagles. Like, this chicken is confused. Is he an eagle or a chicken?
Mhm. And then, that chicken tray he's holding in your avatar, that don't come until the end of the tour.
That's when he know he getting some.
Uh-huh.
Come on. Hey, baby. Would you like to come back to the house? Who the fuck want to have sex after all this chicken, nigga?
Janae Johnson Moore, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Lisa, thank you for all that you do. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, that's probably the first date for all four of these women was the chicken factory.
No.
And that big tray and the avatar was at the end.
Coming out there looking like black Harlan Sanders.
I would be too through if that. I'd be too
Bougie
through if that
Bobby, they
happened to
are
me.
ashamed. You see what Bougie Bobby said, Lisa? She feel like the women are too ashamed to come forward because they know what they did. They are ashamed.
Yeah,
Them
they
bitches
want
know
to
all
remain
they do.
anonymous.
Right. Look,
And the
what's gonna make
poor
it worse?
children, and not only the women, the poor children want to remain anonymous, except for Christian. But
Exactly.
the
And
other three,
and this
they trying to hide.
and this is what I want people to understand. Christian mom and Herschel's mom ain't together. Her Christian is always in a big house, driving a nice car. Bruh, what does his mother do? That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Not only are these just white women, these are professional, well-to-do white women who caught them a stupid ass. I'm telling y'all. I am telling y'all. See, yeah. See, they talk that shit about our sisters. Oh, they be in the hood just looking for a basketball player. Bitch, y'all be in the boardroom looking for a basketball player. Y'all better know that their hoes is in the boardroom and they looking for a Herschel.
Especially
one of them
when
might be a judge.
Especially when they reach the college level and look like they got some potential.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Think about it. All these white women Herschel started knocking down was after when he was in Georgia. He met all these girls going to the University of Georgia. He was playing football with his dumb ass. They wasn't. Look, and what you say they wanted BBC? Yeah, that big black check after that nigga went to the NFL. There you go, Chris Clipper. There go my brother. I ain't saying Chris in a minute. There you go, Chris. That's what she wanted. She wanted some BBC, that big black check. Yeah, nigga.
And that's exactly what they all got, all 4 of them. All 4 of them.
Hey.
Wow.
That nigga Herschel be sending you get well cards after he give you an abortion and shit. Hey.
Well, I mean, she kept that get well card. You know how many years she kept that thing? She kept that damn thing for a long time.
Look, that's how I know that's a white woman.
But see, that's when Christian went ballistic, because when he saw it, he said that was his father's handwriting. He knew his handwriting.
Yes. And y'all, this is how we know that that's a white woman. Monica Lewinsky kept a cum-stained dress.
Yeah, the blue dress.
Right. So we know white women are the ones that hold on to shit like that for like serial killers and shit. These bitches, that's the skeletons in their closet. They like serial killers. They got trophies of niggas.
I know. Wow. So I'm gonna let you talk about Draymond. Yeah. that shove and then boy, he clocked that dude. I guess that was his teammate.
Listen, man, that man come to practice with a gun from now on. He not. Draymond hit that man with a straight look. People keep asking me, Lisa, oh, you wasn't for Will Smith, but you for Draymond. Never did I say I was for Draymond. What I said was, you got to guard your grill like a barbecue. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Once you push somebody that come up in your face, be ready for something to come next. You got to be on your P's and Q's. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
see, when you out in the street, nigga come walking up in your face like that, you already know what time it is. You like, hold the fuck up, back the fuck up, and your hands need to come immediately up. Like, hold up, nigga, what you trying to do? But you ain't just stand there, push him, then look at him. Yeah, I pushed him. Glock. Now you sliding down the gym wall. Kids, kids, guard your grill like a barbecue. That's all I'm saying. Now, look, I'm not condoning what he did. You shouldn't be punching your co. Even though I know it's a co-worker, you wish you could Draymond the shit out. We all got that co-worker though, Lisa.
Sure do.
Because that's the difference between Chris Rock and Will Smith and Draymond and Pooh. I don't know their work relationship. Cause I done seen niggas get knocked out at my job. You know what I'm saying? And I took the guy who knocked the other guy outside. Cause you shouldn't have approached that man like that. So I don't know those two work relationships. I will say this though. We grown men. We shouldn't be punching each other and fighting each other over bullshit no more. I will say that.
Yeah.
After you reach a certain age, you shouldn't be fighting another black man over nothing that ain't really words, shit like that. Motherfucking long as he ain't spitting on your daughter, elbowing your wife, no crazy shit like that. We should be able to, under most circumstances, settle our differences without touching each other.
That's true. That's true.
But if it's a white man, put his ass on the ground, folks. Bow! Like Richard Spencer got hit. Wham! You remember that, Lisa?
Yeah, but he got hit by another white guy, wasn't he? Antifa or so? I don't know who them people are. But yeah, he did clock the hell out of Richard Spencer.
Yeah, that was a good shot. I give that white guy credit. Good job, white guy.
But I think Richard Spencer got clocked a couple of times. That
Yeah,
was
he got
just one,
stole
but there
3
were other
times.
times.
Yeah, he got stole 3 times that year. Remember, Bop? It was like everywhere he was showing up, a hook was waiting for
him. Sure were.
Lisa, they beat him up so bad he went bankrupt. Remember, Lisa? How nigga beat you bankrupt?
But you know,
ain't gonna
I
beat
thank you all for being here. LVZ,
No, I was saying.
hello?
Remember, he
You there?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
They did it again. Okay.
Yes.
I was saying, remember, they beat him. He had went bankrupt. After they had kept beating him up, then all of a sudden you was like, damn, Richard Spencer done went bankrupt. I said, damn, they beat all the money out of his bank account. That's an ass whooping, right?
Yeah, but
Never
you know
got
where
beat so bad.
Yeah, the last place he was staying was at one of his mother's homes because he couldn't even afford to get his own home.
God damn. That's some ass whooping.
Yeah. So he wasn't doing so well. And plus, y'all remember the stuff down there in Charlottesville? You know, those families took Richard Spencer and others, part of his group, to civil court, and they got to pay so many $1 million to the families.
Yeah.
So he gonna be broke for a long, long time. Yes.
Shit, we talking
Isaiah said he gonna be eating Vienna sausages and drinking Kool-Aid. Yeah, you right about that.
Yep, that nigga be drinking them little hug quarter water. Next thing y'all know, we talk. Richard Spencer gonna be on OnlyFans out there twerking, trying to.
Somehow, I don't think that would be a good sight.
Richard Spencer gonna be on there with Lizzo. Trying to pay. It's gonna be Richard Spencer and Lizzo. What the fuck gonna happen?
I wanted to bring this up. Did you see how these white folks got mad because Lizzo played, I think it was President Jane Madison's flute, and they had a meltdown over that, talking about she she shouldn't have played his flute. I was like, it's just sitting in a box collecting dust. And who the hell? That's the first time that flute had lips on it, because James Madison didn't have not nary lip on his face.
I
So,
mean,
First
shit,
of
they
all,
should be happy. They should be happy that they brought that bullshit back to life.
mm-hmm.
I mean, first of all, they was mad that a black lady was playing a slave master's flute.
Mm-hmm.
I got mixed feelings because she looked like a buffoon doing that shit, but at the same time, I got to thinking. I said, why are they mad that she playing the flute? James Madison had slaves. Who the fuck you think was playing that flute? One of the
Right.
slaves. He didn't know
Mm-hmm.
how to play that. It was a nigga, Charlie, get on over here. It was a nigga look like Herschel Walker. Come over, play the flute.
Uh-huh.
It was a nigga look just like Herschel Walker come running over playing the goddamn flute.
Now,
It
see,
was
if she had any sense, they said the flute was made out of crystal. See, I would have played the flute and then, oopsie, dropped the thing on the floor. They would have been, the next move, they would have been putting that mess in the trash. I would have dropped it.
Listen, but that explains it. Now I understand why the white people was mad, Lisa. You
Hmm.
said it was made out of crystal. They
Yeah, it was
thought they
made out
meant
of
meth.
crystal.
They were like, what? They let her smoke all that? That-
Yeah, they said it was a special made flute for him, and the flute was made out of crystal. That's why I said I would have played it and then just dropped the mess on the floor. Oh, sorry.
I mean,
But yeah,
it
listen,
wasn't surprising. I mean, the shit wasn't surprising with all this fucking fentanyl crisis going on. They probably rushed that motherfucker after it dropped and tried to snip that shit up their nose.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. They thought the shit was made out of crystal meth. That's what they thought. What? That's what they thought. They didn't think she was playing the flute. They thought she was getting high. They was jealous. Sky Daddy put the meth here for us. It's made out of crystal. It's
Yeah,
crystal.
that's what they're claiming, that it was made out of crystal. And they felt she should not have been playing the flute. And me, I'm like, well, they're lucky it's not me, because I would have played the flute and then dropped the flute. That's what I want. It would have been no flute no more. That flute
And they
would have been as dead as the president.
and they lucky wasn't me. I'd have stole that goddamn flute. I'd have stole it. With the flute, I don't know. He had that shit. I'd have blamed on everybody but me. Put it
First
in
of
my
all,
comment.
they had that flute in storage. It's not like Lizzo went and got it herself. Somebody had to give it to her.
Right.
You know, she
And
didn't get
fuck
that on
James
her
Madison.
own.
And fuck James Madison. Him and his wife. I piss on both of them. I'm going to smoke James Madison. I'm glad he dead. I'm going to smoke James Madison ass, and I'm about to light up some James Madison. How about
Mhm.
that, white people? Fuck James Madison.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't care about what they got in storage. I said, if anything, they need to put it on a big pile and light that sucker up.
Right.
That
To
flute was
all that
part of
shit.
our reparations. Oh no, it wasn't. That flute
Mhm.
should that flute should have been in the trash a long time ago, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, it'll be part of our reparation when I steal that motherfucker and sell it. Listen,
Hmm.
if they let me get close to it and be part of the reparation, 'cause I'm stealing that motherfucker. and then doing a GoFundMe to get it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. That's the truth. All right, y'all. We're gonna end the live stream. Thank you so much, KD and LVZ, for being here. And we'll
Always.
definitely do this again, because it seemed like these topics are coming fast. We don't
Damn
have
right.
to wait a long time for these explosive stories to come out. Not anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's like they
This
flying
how I
off the
know.
shelves like candy, nigga.
Yeah.
This how I know all my fellow Israelite family, y'all right. It may be the last day. Look, these niggas coming out with all types of tap shoe antics. Niggas going to Paris with tap shoes on. So
Mhm.
yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. We will.
Definitely. All right, y'all. Please enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, and shalom.
All right,
Shalom.
Shalom, Lisa.